Hello everyone, I'm Lisa Flint, I've just blown in. And today we are back with more Dragon Age Origins. Last time we helped Shell finish off a personal matter of finding out her past. And that, namely, Shell was indeed a dwarf at one point, and a lady dwarf at that, as well as had the surname Kadash, which I'm sure in no way will ever be referenced again. Until Inquisition, if you play a dwarven Inquisitor. But that is many, many, many sessions away. Hopefully I'll get there one day, but not today. And we are gonna press on. And where are we going? Onward. Come on. Let us build our party before I announce that. I would like Zevi.
Yes.
I would like... Who to bring? Win.
Yes.
For now. And, you know, we've had a lot of Augur and Als of late. Let's bring Stella along.
Yes.
Because, why not? How can you not love that big Kenori? We are gonna have so much fun, you guys. And we are going to the Brazilian forest to go look for some elves. Onward. Vamos amar. And we're not just getting a boat and cutting across the lake for some reason. Cross swords? Who dare would attack us? Okay. Cool. Ah! Darkspawn! Darkspawn is who would attack us. So... Hey! Asshole! You hit Win! Kick his ass! And you brought friends. You think you're safe. Yes? Get up. Win? Thank you? Vessel of the Spirit. New ability. Well, that was a cool little cutscene. You summon your spider. You go stabby stab. You go over there. If the mouse will let me. I guess not. There we go. You get over there and go swingy swing. Win. You have a battle. You are going to hurt that guy so bad. And of course you do not have Mind Blast. Gosh darn it. Oh well, summon your list. Chittas has joined us. The best NPC. Oh, look at Severin protecting Win and being awesome. Good boy. Win, what are you doing? You're still going for that guy. Because I refuse. Okay, what is going on? As I go all top side view. You two on that guy. You two on that guy. Win. You keep fighting that guy. No, no, no. No. Actually, go over there.
So be it.
What to do? Do you guys have bows? Pretty sure you guys have bows. Except for Win, because she's already ranged and awesome. Yes. You guys all have bows. Cool, cool, cool. Shoot that guy. All of you. Shoot that guy. Chitters, you cannot shoot that guy, but just chill there. And no moving. Ow. Oh shoot, Win's dead. I swear I had plans. Okay, boys. Inventory time. Take a shot. You. Inventory. Take a shot. You. Start moving. Oh, okay. You want to come play. Cool, cool, cool. You three, come here. Because I don't trust you to run freely. enough. Go get him. Ulrika, go get him. Actually, put on your daggers and go get him.
As you said.
Actually, Zevi baby. Daggers. Go. You... Sword. Go. Chitta's web him. Poison. Oh, there's more of you. Cool. Let's go say hi. Okay, boys, move freely. You hurt win! Bastard. How dare you? You hurt the most awesome of characters. That is not forgivable.
Very well.
It is enough.
It is not enough, Stan. We do not forgive people who hurt the awesome that is Win.
Yes.
Although I'm totally gonna take time away and get stuff.
Rather unpleasant, wasn't it?
Yes, it was rather unpleasant. They hurt Win. Meanies. Okay. Do I have healer's kits? Yes, I do. Of course I do. This is not my first rodeo. Okay, you guys go over there. Go get the loot. Go get that loot. You metal shard. Go get that loot.
Very well.
You emeralds. Tiffany's mom. You got Tiffany's mom. Brilliant. If you don't know what that is a reference to, I was part of a tabletop campaign last year over on the Angel Arts channel where I played a character named Tiffany Benoit. And her mother's name was Emerald.
Of course.
So, yeah, that's always going to be a joke for me anytime Emerald pops up anywhere.
As you like.
Yes, it is as I like. We're going to go hurt him, because they dared hurt Win. Actually, there's a big group there we can hurt. Let's hurt those Gert first.
It will be done. Very well.
Try that again.
It will be done. As you said.
Chittas, where are you? Stop that guy.
This really gets
Way to go, team. Way to go. Good job, team.
That was interesting. And draining.
Really? Not what I would describe this as. What was that? Did you summon the spirit?
I called forth the spirit that sustains me, so that it could lend us aid. I did not realize it would take this much out of me. It seemed a good idea at the time, if a little rash.
Aww.
I think it may have weakened the spirit a little.
No. So you could kill yourself doing this.
Well, that's certainly conceivable.
Agreed.
I suppose I shouldn't be using that particular trick to entertain children at parties.
No, but you shouldn't be entertaining children at parties in the first place. Unless it is awesome Auntie Win story time. I don't want you exerting yourself.
I promise I'll be careful.
Okay.
And thank you. Your concern is touching.
You're the healer. Of course I have concern. I have all the concern. Because I don't like going into fights without the healer present. Elfruit, mine. Yoink. Barricades, breaking! Because nothing will be of theirs left standing. Ooh, 43. Did not know I got XP for breaking those. Cool. Anything else? No. Cool. Good job, team. Well, only one of us face planted. Only one of us. And to be fair, I was not expecting Fireball this... I guess it's really not early in the game anymore. And how do I get out of here? I am lost, which should surprise no one. Where did we go? Okay, it looks like it's just that gate up there. Okay, it is that gate. Sorry, Mr. Walking, 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 walking. Cutscene.
Stop right there, outsider.
Okay,
The Dalish have camped in this spot. I suggest you go elsewhere.
but I have treaties. Actually, I've been looking for the Dalish.
I find that hard to believe.
Ugh!
What business could
Hurt.
the Dalish possibly have with a group like yours?
Persuade. I will tell that to your leader and no one else.
Seeing as you are obviously no simple trespasser, I
Thank
will leave
you.
it to the keeper to decide the importance of your business. In the
Awesome.
camp, I suggest you keep your hands to yourself.
Yes,
And
ma'am.
remember that our arrows are still trained on you. Follow
Uh-huh.
me.
Until I steal them. I mean, never mind. Go. Hi. You're bald.
I see we have guests.
Yep.
Who are these strangers, Mithra? I have precious little patience and
Hey!
less time to spend on
I'm a
outsiders
dwarven
today.
princess, darn
I
it.
understand. But this one claims to have important business with our people.
I see. Tell me, stranger,
Hi.
what business could you possibly have with us?
You're tall.
We have our own issues we must deal with. as
Who
you can
doesn't?
see.
There's a frickin' blight on. And what issues are those?
Answer my question first.
Do I
If
have
I
to?
agree with you, I will indulge your curiosity at length.
No. I come representing the Grey Wardens. I has treaties and everything.
You might have simply said so to begin with.
Yeah, that's
Nasir,
not
Miss
fun.
Mithra. You may return to your post.
Ah.
Not keeper.
And get a shirt.
Now, allow me to introduce myself.
Cool.
I am Zathrian,
Hi,
the keeper
Zethy.
of this clan, its guide and preserver of our ancient lore. And you are?
My name is Ulrika. Pleasure to meet you.
If you came to bring news of the Blight in the south, it is not needed.
I know.
I had already sensed its corruption. I would have taken the clan north by now, had we the
Actually,
ability
isn't
to
it more
move.
east than south?
Sadly, as you can see, we do not.
So their first reaction to trouble is to flee from it. Curious.
Sten, shh.
I imagine you are here regarding the treaty we signed centuries ago. Unfortunately, we may not be able to live up to the promise we made.
Oh, come on.
This will require some explanation. Please, follow me.
Do I have to? I mean, sure. Ugh, bloody.
The clan came to the Brazilian forest 1 month ago, as is our custom when we enter this part of Ferelden. We are always wary of the dangers in the forest, but we did not expect the
Not
werewolves
wary enough,
would be lying
apparently.
in wait for us. They ambushed us. And though we drove the beasts back, much damage was done.
Beasts?
Many of our warriors lie dying as we speak. Even with all our magic and healing skill, we will eventually be forced
Hey, we
to
got
slay
Wynn. She's a
our
good
brethren
healer.
to prevent them from becoming beasts.
Wait,
The
what?
Blight's evil must be stopped. But we are in no position to uphold our obligations.
Uh-huh.
I am truly sorry.
No, you're not. Why did the beasts attack you?
They are savage and unrelenting. They need no reason to attack anyone.
Debatable.
What is curious, however, is the ambush. We expect werewolves to be no more cunning than a rabid wolf.
You have plims?
The ambush suggests a level of intelligence we've never seen before.
I want to be plim. Is there no way to help your men?
The affliction is a curse that runs rampant in their blood, bringing great agony and then
So,
ultimately
blood
either
magic?
death or a transformation into something monstrous. The only thing
Can
that
I
could
see
help
the
them
monsters?
must come from the source of the curse itself. And that would be no trivial task to retrieve.
Oh, but I'm good at trivial tasks. You're talking about a werewolf.
No, but it is the one who made these werewolves come to be.
Really?
Within the Brazilian forest dwells a great wolf.
Uh-huh.
We call him Witherfang. It was within him that the curse originated.
How do
and
you
through
know
his blood that
this?
it has been spread. If he is killed and his heart brought to me, perhaps I could destroy the curse. But this task has proven too dangerous for us.
But just right for me, I'm guessing.
I sent some hunters into the forest a week ago,
Yep.
but they have not returned. I
Interesting.
cannot risk any more of my clan.
Sure you can. you said you could perhaps destroy the curse. Yeah, because that perhaps is kind of important.
There is no guarantee that this will work, as I suspect.
Right, so we're going
It's
after
the
a
only
white
hope we
whale.
have left.
Gotcha. Fine, I'll help you find Witherfang.
I must warn you that more than werewolves lurk in the Brazilian forest. There's
Interesting.
a history full of carnage and murder, you see.
Really?
Where there is so much death,
How do you know
the veil
that?
separating the spirit realm from our own becomes thin, allowing spirits to possess things. But if you can indeed
So
help,
nervous side glance at
then I
Win.
wish you luck.
I have some questions for you. Guess Ulrika likes talking to people.
Make them quick, if you please. I have much to do here. My apprentice Lanaya or Sayrel, the clan's storyteller, could provide you with answers
Ooh,
just as easily.
Storyteller. How do I find Witherfang? Do you have any advice?
Watch for the white wolves. They are his
Okay.
eyes and ears in the forest.
Tell me more about this curse the hunters suffer from.
There is not much to say. It stemmed originally from Witherfang, but now any werewolf may infect someone with it.
Okay. So if a werewolf bites me, then will I become infected? Cause that's kind of gonna be a problem.
It is possible, but not guaranteed. The only
Okay.
way to protect against the curse is not to be bitten.
Good advice, but you know, easier said than done. How did this curse start?
That is a long tale I do not have time
Yes,
to
you
tell.
do. Tell me.
Ask Sayrel about it if you wish.
Narf. Fine. How do you know if you become infected by the curse?
You will know within a matter of days. You will begin to sweat and vomit, and most tellingly, your temper will become wild and uncontrollable.
Ew.
If that happens to you,
As
you
opposed
could seek
to?
out Witherfang even more swiftly. Your mission at that point will be rather personal.
So I can become a werewolf. I kind of want the option to become a werewolf. A dwarven werewolf. This just sounds awesome. Sadly, having played this before, I know it's not really an option, but... So did all the werewolves everywhere stem from Witherfang?
No. The
Good
ones
to know.
from this forest, however, do.
Okay. I guess that's something else.
Go on then.
I should go.
I must return to caring for my people.
By standing in
Creators
one
speak,
place
don't
and
they?
looking bored. You mean taken care of, yes? Lanaya, your boss is boring.
Sanitation, Grey Warden.
Sup?
My name is Lanaya. I am
Hey.
Zathrian's first, what you might call an apprentice,
Aw.
perhaps. I've been studying under the Keeper all my life.
Cool.
I am a bit curious of the outside world.
Oh?
Do you mind if I ask you a question or two?
Sure, but I've literally been living under a rock most of my life. If you like, go ahead.
I hear the human cities are very large. Thousands upon thousands of souls all packed together in their houses. Is
Yeah.
that true?
I'm from Orzammar. Why don't you go and see a city for yourself?
No, I could never leave the clan. My duties here are important to my people, and to
Oh.
me. No doubt, I
I
would
like
not
your
even find my
tattoo.
way.
It blends
I
into
try
your
to imagine
eyebrows.
those of our people living in such a place, surrounded by walls of stone and indifference. It is a difficult thought.
They're used to it, just as the humans are.
Being accustomed to pain and suffering does not make it any less tragic.
True.
It is said that
Very
one day
true.
we will have a land of our own. We Dalish gather the ancient wisdom in preparation for this. When that day comes, all elves, even those who have forgotten, will reclaim their former glory. I have one more question, though I'm not sure you can answer it. Do the humans ever regret what they did to us?
I'm a dwarf. Why would I know that? Also, future knowledge with Inquisition. The Dalish are kinda dumb. Or, more accurately, wildly wrong in their assumptions of the past. I think some of them do. Not all humans are the same.
And yet, even if some regret, they do nothing. A poet once wrote of them before
Really?
the fall of the Dales. Like dragons they fly, glory
Ew.
upon wings.
I want to fly.
Like dragons, they savage, fearsome, pretty things. But you don't need me to quote poetry to you.
Sure I
Forgive
do.
me. Perhaps you have some questions of your own.
Will you read me more poetry? That's super pretty. So tell me more about you.
I'm hardly anyone special, I
Yes, you
assure
are.
If
You're
I
the
seem different
future.
from the rest of my clan, it's only because I was born amongst humans.
Oh?
I came to the Dalish at a very young age.
Then why don't
but
you know about
I've
cities?
always retained my curiosity about the world I came from.
How did you come to the Dalish if you were so young?
My parents were servants to a human merchant whose caravans plied the southern routes. One day, bandits killed him, and my parents
You
both.
poor thing.
I was the only survivor, just a young girl, and the bandits took me. I
No.
was their servant
Uh-huh.
for several years.
If they're still alive, if you just happen to know where they are, I would make a house call for you. I'm sorry, that must have been horrible.
It was. The long years of reflection have allowed me to come to terms with it, to put them in perspective. I can only imagine what would have happened had the clan not saved me from them. I owe them my life for that, and more.
Yeah. To say the Dalish rescued you from the bandits, and we can't even get them to go fight Darkspawn.
The bandits killed a scout when the clan passed near their camp. When the clan discovered him, Zathrian came looking for his killers.
Uh-huh.
He followed their tracks for almost a month, and when he finally caught up to us, he fell on the bandits like a terror.
Remember this
No one
for
could stop
later.
him. I sat there, and I watched him attack them in a blur, and I reveled in every blow.
As you should.
And he saw me. The fury in his eyes turned to pity. He took me back to the clan, and I've been here ever since.
Oh, good girl. Didn't you have family you could have returned to?
It's possible I might have had some, maybe many. Zathrian offered to take me back, but I had no idea where I was from. And I wanted to stay with the man who rescued me.
I don't blame you.
The clan is my family.
Good for
Any
you.
others out there? It's best they believe that little girl died with her parents.
Only to be
Now,
reborn
the
as
clan
this
is all I
woman.
need. My old world could not have offered me all this, and the knowledge of a keeper as well. Perhaps one day. when I'm a
I see
keeper,
you too
I
have a
might
mage
inquire
staff.
out of
I mean,
curiosity.
walking stick on your back.
I'm not sure what lies down that road except pain, however.
How did you become a keeper?
I am not a keeper. I am Zathrian's first. Though because I was not born into the clan, becoming his first was very difficult. We Dalish have old traditions. The clans come
Many
from the
and
ranks of the
stupid.
nobility that once ruled the Dales, you see. The keepers of those old clans have the strongest and purest blood that reaches back to the days of Arlathan. I had to compete against the other candidates for first, to be better than them in everything, simply because I was not of the old blood.
I get you. You must be proud of your accomplishments.
I am. The
Good,
ceremony where
as you should
Zathrian
be.
anointed me as his first was the proudest day of my life.
Aww.
The clan has placed great trust in me. One day, I will lead them and be the one who secures our future.
And I wish you the best, because I like you more than your boss. And what does the keeper do exactly?
A keeper is, first and foremost, the leader of the clan.
Okay.
He decides where we go and when we shall move. He's also responsible for knowing the clan's ancient lore and passing it on to the others in the clan. Without a
Interesting.
keeper, the clan's knowledge is lost forever. So the clan protects him like no other.
Why are the Dalish so hostile?
They have reason. Since the days of Arlathan, my people have been either subjugated or homeless.
I thought you had your cool Aerovols. What is this Arlathon you mention?
It was our ancestral home, long ago when the humans first came to these lands. We were free then, and immortal. We
What?
did not know how to deal with the humans, and in the end, they turned their power against us and destroyed Arlathan. Our ancestors were enslaved, and our culture lost forever.
Yeah, no, the humans didn't. At least, I know this due to many, many games in the future, but... Does Arlathon still exist?
Not to my knowledge. According to the old tales, the human mages sank Arlathan into the ground, crushing it beneath the rock.
But elves were eventually freed, right? Because I keep hearing stories about the Sandraste trick.
Yes. After a millennium of slavery, our people were freed by Andraste.
Yay!
The human's prophet who spawned the Chantry.
Yep. Bet you don't worship the Maker.
We worship the creators, as we always have.
Yeah.
We give thanks to Andraste for her part in our freedom, but we do not worship her or her god.
That's respectable, though. Did Arlathon fight back?
The Tevinter Imperium was a force to be reckoned with. It was ruled by mages with powerful blood magic. Though Arlathan fought, they lost.
Yeah, that... I don't believe it. And even back in the days when Origins first came out, I had so much trouble believing that story. Especially given how high and powerful the ancient elves are made out to be from stories. Oh well. And then later, when we get into Inquisition, you'll see why. Oh well. Elves were immortal then.
They died, but not of an aged body as other races do.
Oh?
Not until the humans came. According to the legends, association with humans caused us to quicken.
Really?
Our blood sped, and we began to age. So we avoided them naturally.
Of course.
And then we were
disgusting
enslaved
little
by them
things.
for 1,000 years. And in so doing, we all were quickened permanently, and our immortality destroyed. Or so the old tales say.
Yeah, the tales. Bet you could get your lifespans back, no?
In time, and with seclusion. We Dalish have lengthy lifespans, and they will get longer. Zathrian himself has lived many centuries, though that is unusual even for us.
I can see why yours aren't human, son. I mean, we dwarves, we found a rock and we went, we're gonna live under that. You surface people, you have fun with your trees and your sunshine. We're gonna go find the stone.
Shemlen, we call them. Quick children.
What
I
about
suppose
dwarves?
it takes a certain arrogance to look upon another people as children, no? Perhaps we should be more heedful of our own role in Orlathan's loss.
Maybe.
Even so, it was a bitter lesson to learn. One we are not grateful for.
I don't think anyone would be. Is there no way to get on your clan's good side? Because I kind of want the arrows off me so I can start pickpocketing. I mean, enjoying your camp.
It requires an individual to prove he is not the outsider we have come to expect.
Good, I can do
Your
this.
task to help our clan is certainly a step in the right direction.
Okay. I will go endear myself. Your home was called the Dales, I thought. Hence, Dalish.
That was our second homeland.
Ah.
Our first was the great city of Arlathan.
Yep, you told me
The
about
Dales
that.
came when they were freed from enslavement.
Mm-hmm.
Elves everywhere journeyed hundreds and thousands of miles to the Dales, eager to start their lives anew.
Cool.
They called it the Long Walk. They reached the Dales and made it their own. And one day it was taken from us too, and you wonder why we are hostile.
By who? Again, dwarf. You say these things as though I should know what they are. And realistically, I'm not responsible for what's been done. You see, dwarf. Notice the shorter, stockier frame.
That's true, and you're not even a human, so
Thank
it's
you.
doubly unfair. But fairness does not play into such feelings.
Really?
No outsider has ever been good for us.
Hey, you're an outsider and you've been good for them. At the same time, I can also understand their caution. They are really in a position of weakness. You aren't hostile.
I was not born here, so I see things differently from the others.
And that's why you
Still,
should lead.
I do not blame them for what they feel. Perhaps this may change one day, but I believe the humans would have to take the first steps, if they are capable.
I can make them capable. I'm gonna talk about something else.
Certainly.
Start to enter yourself more.
I'm hardly anyone special, I
Oh,
assure
you're
you.
very special, my
If
dear.
I seem different from the rest of my
Yes,
clan,
yes, I know.
I came to the Dalish at a very young age, but
Yeah,
I've
tell me
always
about the
retained
other
my
guy over there.
curiosity
Talk about
the world I
Z-Man.
came from.
I don't mean Zevran.
Nothing that you could not ask Zathrian himself.
Yeah, but he doesn't want
He
to
is
talk
the
to me.
keeper of this clan and has been for a very long time.
What do you
He
mean
is
very
also
long?
a very good man who has lost much. The
Uh-huh.
Dalish are everything to him, and he would do anything to protect them.
Persuade. Lost much. What has he lost?
He
Come on.
lost his family.
And this
A
is why
very
a
long
foreign
time
coercion
ago.
is awesome.
I don't know the story, but I understand the circumstances were horrific.
Go on. Ow. I should go.
As you wish. Darth Shiro.
Darashiral. Arlathon Codex unlocked. What to do? What to do? There are quests to be had, there are things to be done, there are people to talk to, there are things to click on. Let us click on things. And a codex. And another codex. Artheus Elfridge. God of Craft. Not to be confused with God of War. June. Or Junet. if you're actually going to say the correct pronunciation. Although, I still prefer to think of it as June. It's kind of like having a god named Bob. And here is the god Bob. So much stuff to do and take and look at. God of Vengeance. Death Root.
Of course.
I will get that Death Root. Before I talk to anybody, I'm going to loot stuff. Elf child, elf woman. Barrels! My stuff. Yoink. Yoink. More elf fruit.
It will be done.
It will. More elf fruit.
Very well.
All the elf fruit in the elf camp. I'm not saying it's racist, but... little. Hey you. I'm ignoring you. Stuff! Colored inks! Valsalin Blood Writing Codex. Wooden crate! In short, let us steal everything that is not nailed to the floor. Before we, get on with actually talking to people. The thing we came here to do. More elf fruit. And Sevi, you can go over there and get that elf fruit. That would be a big help. Good girl. Keep going, Zev. Go the distance. Van Harel! Puppy! He's not as cute as the general, but who is? Okay. Elf girl, elf woman. Stuff to take. Hi, elf girl.
Very well.
Money! I'm totally not stealing from an impoverished people. Sacks! Chest!
My mother was Dalish.
Oh?
They are a proud people, those who refused to bow to defeat.
Really? I did not know that. Well, actually I did know that, but Ulrika didn't know that. A love letter! And more Dalish gloves. What else to take? More stuff. Just ignore me. I'm just, wandering around. Totally not stealing your stuff. Ooh, pile of squirrels.
It will be done.
It will. Codex. Okay. What else can we do? Well, we have now taken everything that it looks like I can take. Except for that one tempting chest, because... can't. Oh well. Onward. Let us go start talking to people. More elf fruit. By that I mean let Ulrika become distracted. Because that's what she do. He's gonna get the death root. And statue. Mother of the Hala. And I'm going to save real quick. Because there is indeed, as you can tell by the exclamation mark, a mission here. I just don't know if I have a high enough ranking to fulfill it. I think I do. So if I don't, I might have to back out of it and come back later. But let's begin it. Hey, Eleonora.
Who comes?
Hi.
Oh, I beg your pardon, stranger.
As you should.
I was so busy attending to the Hala, I did not hear your approach.
Pretty dear. What is a Hala? And a
They are the
paladin.
noble beasts that pull our
Oh,
arrows.
so
What
pretty.
humans call land ships. They are our companions and our
Aw.
guides.
We have something in Orzammar except the Pronto. It's really not the same thing, Ulrika. You make them sound like friends.
That is exactly what they are, in fact.
Oh, cool.
We ride the Hala, but never with reins or a saddle. It is the Hala who decide where to lead us, and our privilege that they take our Aravel with them.
Cool.
In return, it's the herder's job to speak to the Hala and care for their needs. It's a bond of friendship, and not servitude.
Okay, I can respect that, because I have a puppy that's my general. I understand. So why have you separated this one from the others? And why does it look so nervous?
I fear she may have been bitten during the werewolf attack. I have tried speaking
baby.
with her, but she is too agitated for me to understand. The curse would not affect her as it would us, but it would still be lethal. And it may prove contagious to the other Hala as well. I can find no wound on her, but if she's truly ill, then I will have to put her out of her misery.
No.
For her sake, as well as that of the others.
Well, that's understandable. Is there anything I can do to help?
I don't know. Do you have any skills that might help her? If
Maybe.
you do, I would be grateful.
Sure. Let us go survival. Try to calm the Hala. Hey, girl. Who's a good girl? Are you a good girl?
Yes, that's it. She's calming down. That's it, love. Be calm. Tell me what troubles you. Ah, I see. It is her life mate who is sick, not her.
Yep.
He was bitten on the leg during the attack,
Aw,
and she fears greatly for him.
as she
Did
should.
not realize another Hala was injured. This will allow me to
How?
prevent the sickness from spreading to the entire herd.
How?
Osiris, thank you. You have done my clan a great boon this day.
You're
I
welcome.
will always be grateful for your help.
Yay, making friends. And codexes. And what do you mean by some of the stuff you said?
Allow me to say Masiranus once again for your assistance.
Very well.
You were marvelous how you handled her. I would never have expected it.
Why? Because I'm a dwarf? Because my people don't have your white reindeer? That's rude. Racist. Anyway, moving on. What else can I get into trouble with? Hey, you're named. Why are you named? Sup?
Andaran Atishan, outsider.
Sup? And you are?
I am Gaina. Is there something you need from me?
Can we talk? Answer some questions?
I am not sure what I can tell you, but I shall try.
I want to know more about your people.
You should speak to Lanaya. She's
Okay.
the keeper's first and
I
knows
did.
much of
She's
such
kinda
questions.
boring. Equipment?
Master Verathorn should have what you need. Seek him out at the forge.
Okay. The forest?
You would be best to speak to Seyrel. He is our
Basically
storyteller and knows
everyone
far
but
more of such
you.
tales.
What about Zathrian?
Zathrian? He has been our keeper since long before my parents' parents were born. What could you wish to know about him?
How was he that old? Just how old is Zathrian exactly?
I don't know. Very old. It is said that Zathrian may be one of the first to become as our ancestors were long ago, immortal.
Interesting. But how could that be? Why him and not the others?
We all live longer than the Flat Ears, the elves who live with humans.
Ah.
The Keepers even more so because of their knowledge of the old ways. Why Zathrian differs from the others, I do not know. Perhaps he has been blessed by the creators.
Or he's doing something with magic he shouldn't be. You know what? I should go.
Then may the creators bring you fortune.
I really don't want to tick you off, girl. You're very nice. Where to go? What to do? So much. Hey, lady.
I'm sorry, but I must attend to our ailing fallen.
Hey, you. Athras.
Andaran Atishan, stranger.
Sup.
I am Athras. I hope the others have not been too harsh in their treatment of you.
So, Athrios Minthos Sintos? I don't mind. I understand.
That is very generous of you.
Thank you.
Most would assume we are unkind as a rule, and that is not the case.
Really?
Especially not to a Grey Warden.
Thank you.
But we have lost much, and it is easy to forget simple niceties
Oh.
at such a time. I
Go
understand
on.
you will search for the wolves in the Brazilian forest.
Yep.
I would join you, but Zathrian has forbidden me.
Why? You don't seem very happy about that.
None of us are happy about this situation.
Go on.
And I least of all.
Oh?
But I shouldn't speak too much about this, especially
Sure
with
you
an outsider.
should. Tell me
I am
everything.
sure you have little interest in my problems.
I have all the interest in your problems, Persuade. Please, I'd like to hear about it.
It's odd to talk so freely with a stranger. but
Oh, come on. I'm just a friend you
perhaps
haven't
can't
made
help
yet.
me. My wife Denilah and I
Oh.
both fought the werewolves in the ambush.
Cool.
She was injured so gravely the curse spread rapidly in her. Zathrian fought hard to ease her pain, but there was little he could do. And though he says that Denilah is dead, he will not let me see her body. I am beginning to believe she became a werewolf. And that it is being kept from me so I do not go chasing after her.
I would not allow
Understandable.
any to keep me from my goal.
Going out there could cause another attack, and I wish no harm upon my clan.
This I understand. To hold the group over the individual is worthy.
Stan, shh.
An unexpected trait in your kind.
If I could
Stan.
just know if Denilah is alive or what happened to her, then I could be at peace.
Excuse my canary friend. He was in a cage not too long ago. It tells you something about him. You know what? I will totally seek her out in the forest.
I have an amulet made by our craftsman. It's not much, but I would be happy to give it to you in return for any news.
Oh, I don't want your amulet. I just want to help. 'Cause that sounds frickin' sad. Well, we're just being rays of sunshine and happiness, aren't we? And on that note, before we get too much further into this camp and start heading into the forest, I'm going to go ahead and cut the video here because we've been going for a bit. We've uncovered quite a bit, had quite a bit of chats with people. Yeah, it's been a good day so far. When we come back, we'll continue on exploring the camp. We'll talk to Sorrel. We'll talk to that guy. And then we'll probably head into the forest proper. So until next, tak lickatilock hedo.